The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Houston's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Houston getting set with a first and 10 coming up.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Houston has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him about the 14.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it from the gun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They call the draw play here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? On first down, it's play action. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the first and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Houston. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranked.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Slides the quick throw. Touchdown, Houston. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks free. To the 45. QB gets the first, now looking for more. QB in the clear now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Houston.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Zips it down the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So they get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Houston. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Play action here on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Houston now operating in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the target, and it's complete. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Touchdown, Houston. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it go quickly. What a catch! What a grab by the freshman. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Has a path to the end zone. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field.
On the ready. 3:25.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's second down here.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Let's go.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fires it to the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Got it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
In a playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
A screen to the wide receiver. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.